Hey guys, Lord here, back in with another action figure review. Today we'll be taking a look at the Transformers Legacy Deluxe Class Stunticon Drag Strip. He is the first of the Stunticons. The actual Stunticons we'll be taking a look at here on the channel. If I'm not mistaken, he becomes armor for one of the arms of Menasor, who I'm not sure when I'm actually going to complete because Motormaster is kind of a bitch to find, but nevertheless, this is brought to us by the fine folks over at Hasbro, who will remain fine folks despite that fact. I mean, eventually I'd like to complete Menasor, you know, but before I get too far ahead of ourselves, we cut right to the chase and get into meat and taters of this review and take a look, see what all Drag Strip has to offer in terms of accessories. Much like the aerial bots, he comes with two blasters. That's cool. You can hold him in his hands, you can mount him, his body, I'm sure. Closer look at him. Oh, he doesn't actually have peg holes on his arms there. I think he does on his legs. He's got peg holes somewhere. But at any rate, here he is. And I say that because in Transformers Animated, they gender swapped him and he was like a variant of RC. Very interesting, but as far as his articulation goes, his head is pretty much just on a swivel. It is hollowed out from the back because it is the seat for the whatchamacallit, vehicle mode. But you know, it's on the back. You don't really see it, so it is what it is. Shoulders can go out, back down, can rotate around. He does have a swivel. The bottom of the bicep there. Single jointed elbow. Is it single jointed or is it double? It appears to be single. Nothing in the wrist. He does have a waist cut. Since he is a arm component, he does have the kind of spring-loaded waist. That I will advise you to put a thin, like, metal, I don't know, plate in to unlatch that button. That way you don't just rip stuff apart and risk breaking it, because that's no fun. His hips will kick forward, back, out to the side, back down. He's got a thigh cut, single jointed knee, which appears to have a double joint going on in there, but I think that's because of transformation. And then he does have a rocker with a hinge that only moves back, it does not move forward. Very odd, but a cool figure nevertheless. I'm very happy to have him. I got him via the 2-pack with Autobot Skids. And while I intend to sell the Skids, if I haven't already, it was the cheapest way for me to get this guy. You know, I got 2 figures for $40 instead of 1. I was still trying to figure that math out, because not for nothing, Walmart, being Walmart, for Black Friday had 2-pack bundles, and one of them had Drag Strip here, and one of them had his Stunticon teammate Wild Rider, who we'll be looking at tomorrow. Just 'cause. And that's how I got like half of these guys. Breakdown, I pre-ordered because he was a pre-order. And I'm like almost half tempted to see what he goes for if he's in a 2-pack with somebody. I don't think so. Seems to me like they're doing these guys one at a time as a 2-pack. Like Drag Strip was first, Wild Rider is second, Dead End is probably going to be third. I know he was harder to get, so that's probably for the best. And then probably Breakdown, which that would be like a couple years from now. So, bringing in our 2 regulars. We got the Mythic Legion's Brother Mandibulith and the infamous 11 Spawn, who, as usual, towers over everyone. So, with that being said, it's time now that we wrap things up with some final thoughts. Overall, and while he may not be perfect on his own, I would still say that good old Drag Strip here is probably one of the more solid Stunticons through and through compared to, well, at least the likes of Wild Rider and Breakdown, who we will be taking a look at here on the channel eventually. So with that being said, before we wrap this up, I think it is now time that we get Dragster transformed, take a closer look at his vehicle mode. And as promised, here we have good old Dragstrip in his, is it Formula 1 race car mode? I'm not entirely sure, because most race cars I know built like this don't have two sets of wheels in the front, but that is G1 accurate, so it is what it is, I suppose. That said, his blasters do come off of these ports here. Just gotta kind of work them off, but they look good up there, mounted right by where the driver would be seated if Decepticons were cool and actually let them have drivers, that is. But not for nothing, the Stunticons in general give me Twisted Metal vibes, since they are literally cars with two guns mounted on them. I don't know, I just find that amusing. But we got the spoiler on the back, got the bigger wheels in the back, and he does roll quite nicely, all things considered. And the bottom is pretty clean too. There's not a lot of robot bits going on there. So yeah, very solid vehicle mode. You know, the robot mode wasn't perfect, but it wasn't bad. So we're off to a good start with these Stunticons. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this review. Until next time, I'll catch you guys later.